Alright. What page is it?
No, it's 311 on the New York one.
No, look at the federal. Services 4, Rule 4.
Service of a corporation, Rule 4H. See if I'm right on that one. I don't think so.
FG.
The Mad Citator. Did you watch that video?
What?
A Barbary video. And it's Glenn.
Oh, shit, you're right.
4H.
It is 4H. Serving a corporation, partnership, or association unless federal law provides otherwise, or the defendant waiver has been filed, a domestic or foreign corporation is an out-of-state corporation, or a partnership or other unilateral association that is subject to suit under a common name must be served in a judicial district of the United States in a manner prescribed by Rule 4E1 for serving an individual, all right, which is what we talked about before, by delivering a copy of the summons and of the complaint to an officer, a managing or general agent, or any other agent authorized by appointment or by law to receive service or process, and if the agent is one authorized by statute, the statute so requires, by also mailing a copy of each to the defendant or at the place not within any jurisdictional district of the United States in any manner prescribed by Rule F for serving an individual except personal delivery under FCCI.
Personal delivery, you can't deliver your own.
So it doesn't say
Service.
that it has to be done.
At a specific place unless it's under 4E1, which don't they say it could be at your place of normal abode and
4E1? Yeah, 4E1 is for personal.
But you can personally serve anybody anywhere.
Oh, important. Or anywhere that the state also allows service to be taking place.
yeah.
Like if you appoint the agent too, the agent can be served
Well, corporations.
for a
like-
corporation because
Like the agent, that could be the Secretary of State.
you appoint by you incorporating yourself in that state. You're almost availing yourself
Yeah.
to service of Secretary of State.
Like Monday, I actually went to the state of California website for corporations, and it has like a whole thing. It's basically the federal rules, like for serving a corporation.
Okay.
So that's pretty helpful.
Let's do the fun part now.
What?
Venue.
Venue. Oof. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
He
there's
went
three
over.
tests.
He went over.
Oh,
in 10
okay.
minutes, so this should be done in 4 seconds.
There's
Yeah.
3 tests. You have if all the defendants are from a state, and if all defendants are from the same state, you can pick.
Let's do the easy one first.
Yeah, that's the easiest one.
Oh.
You can pick any jurisdiction, any district.
Any district that any of them are in, since they're all in the same state, you can just pick. Substantial events test. And then the third one is, this one's tricky.
So the jurisdiction where the event is arising from. Yeah, cause of action.
Yeah,
substantial
that's
events.
primarily where you're gonna go.
Exactly.
Substantial.
And this is the venue is the actual district court within the state.
Form.
Is that the third one?
No, it's just that venue, like if we're saying, okay, New York is okay, it still has to go within the particular district, whether it's Brooklyn or Manhattan, where the event occurred.
No, but I thought jurisdiction can be based off of 3 things.
That's how I.
Jurisdiction.
No, venue, I'm sorry. Venue can be based off of 3 things.
The plaintiff can.
It's based on the defendant for venue.
Well, no, it can be if all the defendants are in the same state.
Right.
So if any 3 defendants are from, let's say you have 3 defendants, one's from Southern District, one's from Buffalo, one's from Syracuse, you can pick all 3.
And you can go to any one.
You go any one. And then there's substantial events test.
But once one of the defendants is out of state, then you have to go to where the substantial event happened.
You want me to put substantial event?
I think that's the.
Is that the legal term?
Yeah, it's 1391 of the Judicial Code.
Substantial event.
That's basically where the injury happened.
1391.
Okay.
What's
And then-
1367?
1367 is
Supplemental.
supplemental jurisdiction. It's, Jesus, 1367A. That's, man, that's one of those, it's the case.
You're not gonna have it for
It's
diversity.
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
It's Gibbs.
And A
That's A, is Gibbs.
and B.
B is the limitation where plaintiff can't.
What is Gibbs first?
That's what we can't remember.
Gives us, you can have, like, if you,
It's,
if you wanna have if you wanna use, federal court and diversity fails you and federal question fails you, but you still wanna have, you have these different claims happening just for judicial efficiency, try it in the one court. And Gibbs allows you, if it's from the same transaction or occurrence, you can do it.
T/L.
But what stops you in
That's
the
it.
B?
What's that?
Transaction or occurrence. It's a common nucleus.
Common nucleus of operative fact.
Common nucleus.
You have to, the
Transaction.
cause has to arise from a common nucleus of operative fact. That's when you're joining somebody into the party. They have to, if.
But is that's also the case for, that's the case for counterclaim, right?
Yes, well,
Counterclaim, yeah.
TO is more narrow than
No,
nucleus
it's
of
common
operative
nucleus of
fact.
operative fact.
TO is more
Right.
narrow than that, right?
Yeah.
1367, what you got off topic?
1367.
What you got off topic?
1394.
Okay, we're still 1391, which is venue.
Firewire.
Firewire. Alright, venue, let's do venue. Let's do venue. Alright, so if all the defendants are in the same form state, you can pick which venue, right? As long as there's one defendant in that venue. So what is that, defendant venue location? How do you wanna put that?
What's that?
If defendants are all within the state, the form state,
Different districts.
and different districts, you can go to any district that any one of your defendants.
Right, so I'm just gonna put defendant district.
Same
Is-
state defendant district. I'll say it like that.
And then third for venue?
Is judicial district, and if you don't have one or two, if one or two aren't controlling, then you could do, the third one would be judicial district, in which any defendant is subject to personal jurisdiction at the time the action is commenced.
Okay, so personal jurisdiction?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put defendant PJ. Alright, then we got these bullshit ones down here.
Well, no venue, what about corporation then? Well, I guess that's the third prong then.
Corporation
It's
is.
the third prong.
Now, how do you determine where a corporation, where you can have,
That's
how
the-
can you determine where a defendant can be, have where can you determine, the venue of a defendant?
Residence.
The citizenship.
Not residents, not residents.
Domicile is
Yeah, there you go.
Well,